Another big elephant in the room is our incinerator project. The question here basically says the incinerator contract is not a complete deal. 100 tons of trash and sludge will be burned regularly out into the environment. Do you support putting the city, or do you support the incinerator deal? And if not, why?
I supported the incinerator deal. That deal's already passed. Now, the issue is this. Do we allow the incinerator to have any standards that they want, or do we want them to have the standards that are according to the EPA or into DEP? Okay, the DPA and the DEP. And the incinerator, when it was presented to us, their standards are actually better than the DPA and the DEP. Better, okay? Now, what do? There are signatures out there, people signing things, signing petitions to change it. It's okay, they can sign anything, but we got to look at it because there are already existing companies in the city. We want to make sure that those companies are not driven away or not sent out because of harm that will affect our bottom line because of these, whatever these individuals want. Everybody, remember, in every community, everybody has their own agenda, And we got to be careful that we save our city. These projects, the Delta Thermal, is bringing about over $30 million to this city that were not here, okay? And we got to be careful on how we, what we sign and how it affect our city after all. But the issue is we got a lot of information, and we're not looking at things in a vacuum. We are studying this just like the water deal. We've been studying. Although I heard somebody here said, well, we're not being transparent, folks. We had tons of meetings. Somebody said here that we have meetings every other Wednesday. We do have meetings every other Wednesday, twice a month. Okay, first and third Wednesday of the month. Every single meeting there have been people there talking about the water issue for the last year. The mayor went out and talked about it, and we still bring information. They asked me, why don't you hire a company to do a peer review on that? We hire a company. Then we hire another person who is doing an SOP for it. It's standard of operation of it. Okay, and those kind of things. We're looking at, we're listening to people. But the issue is, it doesn't matter if we had painted the street on gold. Okay, people would still say, oh, it's not 24.
Thank you, Mr. Hugo. We appreciate it. All right, next up. Mr. O'Connell.
Yes, sir.
Maybe the duck, maybe.
The Delta Thermal project was really, really a bad deal. I voted no. I voted no. This project was totally environmentally unsafe for this community. There were three components, and if there's anybody in the audience, help me if I'm wrong. It's a component that was tried in Germany, Korea, South Africa. Help me out, guys.
Korea, Germany.
Okay, now what happened is the three components were done individually, and it worked. Second part worked, third part worked. But it was never tied together in one unit. It was totally unproven technology. The Delta Thermal people, in particular, I didn't really care for them, what they were doing. The east side of Allentown and West Bethlehem would be totally impacted with the toxics coming out of the stacks. If the Delta Thermal people continue to come back and ask for various things, I'm still a no, and I will be a no. Thank you.